Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to, I don't even know what this is, prop update? Prop date? Sure, let's call it that. The other half of the Starchwreck models and props name. I've been focusing a lot on the models, haven't shown off as many props, but there has been some propness happening, so I thought I'd just show off a couple things. Here we have a medical Nemesis tricorder that I'm still waiting on electronics for. Little tip that I like, I don't know if anybody else will, but something I kind of like to do is sometimes these electronics don't exactly, even if they're off and closed, they'll still drain the battery. So what I like to do is, and they'll have a little switch under here that'll come with the electronics that'll be a kill, and it'll turn everything off and nothing will activate when you open it. But I like to have that on there, and then I just slide this guy in there like that instead of actually screwing it in there. So that makes it really easy to easily get that switch activated and all that stuff, and then the little rubber pieces just kind of hold it in there. But yes, Nemesis medical tricorder, that's not really that exciting without electronics. Unlike this one right here, which is a scientific Nemesis tricorder. Let's check this one out. Oh my. Oh my. So, yes. It's been a mild bane of my existence trying to get the electrical contacts to work in there, because it's kind of very creative, very cool how I did it. But it's if I had done it the right way the first time, it wouldn't have been a problem. And I'd done one or two of these before, and I should have remembered. But basically, how it works is is two little brass pins. And he engineered it so they kind of slide around in there, and there's a little notch in there. And you solder the wire to that brass pin, and you have it slid out so you can paint it and everything. And once you, I have to remember this, once you're done and you put the lid on, then you push that pin in, and there's actually brass contacts cast into this top section. So it's, you got to get them, make sure the holes have nice contact and everything. So it's pretty wonderfully ingenious. Oh yeah, there we go. Where's that little switch? Turn that off. Doesn't turn on. Makes it easier to charge too. Turn that on. And boom. Nemesis Science Tricorder. Alright. So we got that. What else we got going on here? Unfortunately, this one isn't as exciting. It's just a Mark V medical. The door's out, being painted right now. I ran out of this color, and I was like, oh, fine, I'll just buy a case. So I bought 6 cans of it. So if I ever run out, then something's wrong. Or something. I don't even know. Either that or I've done an entire arsenal of next generation props. So there's that. So we got that. What else is going on? Scanners. Everybody loves scanners, right? Got a couple of scanners here. Now this one's not exciting because I have to go pick up batteries for it, because the ones I have are this kind, and I don't know why I forgot about this, but they're supposed to be the ones that are this size but slightly thinner, and that's why this wasn't very bright or anything, because I was using 3 of these when it should be 4 of those other ones, and they are those ones are LR44. The real ones, I can't think of what they are, but they're the smaller, or the thinner coin cell batteries. But so yeah, this one's a standard one. GM props, electronics, all that stuff. So the end screws off. Came up with a little system to keep the batteries in contact and everything. Little wire there. So it's exciting, kind of. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fun? A non-working scanner. As opposed to this one, which was sent to me by the guy who I'm doing all these for, just to get a little fixing on it. Check this out. Pretty cool. It's the old D. Stein scanner, I think, or Starfleet R&D, all that stuff. Of course, we've seen these for years on YouTube, but it was cool for me to see one in person. I'd never seen one in person or experienced a scanner with sound in person, but basically I had to just fix that little LED on the top. Otherwise, it's in great condition, and it is going back to its owner, and I hope they enjoy it very much. So we got those. What else is exciting? We like phasers. Everybody likes phasers, right? Got a nice dolphin here. And the new GM Props electronics, fantastic. Let me tell you, check this out. Got all the settings. The yellow doesn't really show up very well on the camera. Power cells open up. The thing I was really excited about is that you can do the whole phaser and then install the electronics. The original version, you had to put the electronics in first before sealing up this area, so. And the long fire sound is pretty awesome too. So, yeah, pretty awesome. One of my favorite phasers, as you can probably tell. But yeah, so I'm very excited to get this guy done. All the most of the stuff is in here. You got your battery and everything. You just have to take those two off, pop that off, and there's a little recharge jack on that. So yeah, little dolphin right there. And last but not least, well, I should do some honorable mentions, but they are also outside being painted. Hero Cricket, just painting the black on the tip. And what else? There's a Mark 10 out there being painted as well. But for now we have a lovely, lovely Science in-game tricorder. You can see all that. Let's check it out. So many seizure-inducing lights. Here, let's do this. Wow. There we go. All right. We're doing some scanners there. Scanning for nadon particles and temporal inversions and all that wonderful stuff. So we're going into Karath's lab and scanning the tachyokinetic converter and then stealing it and sticking it on a shuttlecraft and then going back in time to find your younger self to do all that stuff for some reason because Voyager needed a finale. So yeah, and this one actually has Stapleton's new graphics, which he got, I guess they're done on one of those cool cutter things, so you don't have to cut them out yourself now. So that's pretty awesome. And I gotta tell you, best graphics I've ever worked with on a prop ever. These, like, all these weird, wacky little shapes, and they're not like, you know, you'd think that one, it automatically shuts off the noise after a few minutes, but you'll notice, like, it's not symmetrical, like the curves and everything, like that one's a little snubby. They're all compensated for, like, that just, I didn't trim any of these, it just, boop, boop, popped right in there. Fantastic. Because I'm an idiot and I lost the COM, so I had to get a new set, and he sent me this new and improved set, so I had to replace all of them, but yeah. So pretty cool. Let's get a pointless shot of all of them together, because that's kind of exciting. Out of the way, base. Someday I'll get a real tripod. There you go. An armory full of goodness. And armory or scannery full of scannerness. Let's go with that. So anyway, thank you guys for checking it out. If you have any questions or comments, please post them or go to the Starchwreck Facebook page, and you can send me a message if you're interested in any build-ups and stuff like that. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.